Hello, hello. I'm Crazy E, and welcome to Genshin Impact. We are back, and we are going to talk to Kujou Kamaji and ask him about this wedding that he's planning. This is the Ayato story, actually, and it involves Kujou Kamaji and Hiiragi Chisato and their alleged marriage. And Ayato is, since he's the leader of the Yashio Commission, he's kind of tasked to set up this marriage ceremony thingy. And we just decide to like poke our nose into this because we're the traveler, and we poke our nose into everyone's things. The Firmiana Leaf Falls. Cypressus Custos, Chapter, Act 1. New shoots from old branches. Go to the Kujou estate, which I am at this moment, and talk to Kujou Kamaji. It seems that this marriage between the two commissions is a real thing. Ayato invites you and Paimon to go with him to send well wishes. Alright, let's do it. Congratulations. Ooh, he waves at us when we get close by. If I walk away and get close again, will he wave at us again? Oh no. I kind of wish, like, there's, like, emotes and stuff you can do. You can, like, pull out a wheel or something. Like, if I, like, hold this and, I don't know, click down or something, I don't know. It would, like, take me to an emote wheel or something. And I can emote in real life, or in the game, just like, I don't know, in Overwatch or something, where you can, like, emote while you're in a game for whatever reason. Or, I don't know. Like Elden Ring, I guess, has, and Bloodborne, and those like FromSoft games. You can just like emote at people. Anyways, how's it going?
All right then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Ibe. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
Yeah, all those extravagant reception things are only for looks anyways, and we don't have time for that. We have work to do.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujou. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right that I should come and offer the Kamisato clan's congratulations in person.
Oh, I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
How have you been?
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize. I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
So the previous clan leader, whose name I can't remember at the moment, he was feeding Raiden Shogun, like, bad information about the war, I guess, against the Sangonomiya people, the resistance, saying like, oh, they were doing fine, whatever, everyone is okay. And the only reason why he didn't really do a good job was because he thought, like, if anything happened, the something no Hitodachi Tenryu, no, I don't remember, like Raiden Shogun's ultimate attack would be able to deal with anything, so if anything goes wrong, like, there's nothing to be afraid of, so he kind of like slacked off. And because of that, it kind of opened up Inazuma to a lot of like treachery from the Fatui, and I guess it caused a lot of like negative stuff, like a lot of suffering between the Narukami Island people and the Sangonomiya people. And because of that, I don't actually remember what happened to the clan head. Did we like kill him? But Kamaji, being like a really honorable person, like challenges Raiden Shogun to a fight to prove that he's still, ooh, the lights are turned on all of a sudden. To prove that he's still worthy of being like the top clan. And at the time, it wasn't actually Raiden Shogun, it was Raiden A, And if it was Raiden Shogun, apparently she would have just like killed him. And Raiden A was like starting to open up to more empathy to the Inazuma people, and she kind of saw her, I guess, deceased Kujou clan friend in like this new generation of Kujou people. So then she kind of went easy on him, and like, oh, he's like, she still beat him, but then because nobody else would step up to the Tenryo Commission like leadership, like try to take that role. The only way to take that role is to like beat Raiden Shogun in a fight, apparently. And the Tengu person from the past of the Kujou clan was able to do that, apparently. I don't really, that part of the story I'm not really clear on how that happened. But yeah, Kujou Kamaji was the only one who was like brave enough to like challenge Raiden Shogun to a fight. So he still keeps the position. Actually, no, he's even given a promotion to become like the leader of the Kujou clan. But yeah, anyways, let's continue.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people. Thanks to them, everything is gradually stabilizing, and I finally had the chance to focus a little on my personal life.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Sounds like it was worth sending that letter. You must be a smooth operator. Smooth operator.
Come on now, you're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to listen.
Can we at least sit down first?
It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
You're right.
Unless you're talking about a red wedding, well...
But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's too sudden?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way.
Ayato is like so much taller than Lumine.
No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Indeed I am.
So, please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Ooh, intrigue. Mystery.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryo Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiiragi's father, Hiiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison.
Wait, why would he be in prison? I don't remember what happened to him. I don't think anything happened to him, right? Or did I miss something? Or not remembering something? Was he kind of being corrupt to the people of Rito Village? That he was kind of like his clan is supposed to like look after or something? Was it him that was like raising taxes on people and getting, what is it, like bone marrow or something for the Fatui to make delusions or something like that? Was it him? And that's why he's like in prison now. That part of the story I don't really remember or know of.
If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiiragi and Kujou clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjou Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst.
Can you summarize his part of the story for us, Paimon? Because I don't remember.
I can see where you're coming from.
Darn it.
But you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her?
Oh, so she proposed to you after nudging him?
Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future. It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So coy.
Oh, what's happening here?
Huh? Really?
I guess she's just pretty shy. Maybe she prefers things to be more implicit. I sense something treacherous going on here. Dun dun dun. I guess she's still pretty shy.
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Oh.
Oh, what does Ayato's elf eye see?
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter, and then I proposed. After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Well, that was fast.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date?
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another, clearly and completely.
What? Now I'm just thinking about who would be in a position to kind of send that letter to Kamaji here. Because it seems like they're suggesting that there might be something more going on here. Like, it's not as simple as what Kamaji is saying, where she's just trying to pretend like she's not the one who proposed. Like, she wants to be things to go a little traditionally, I guess, for the guy to propose to the woman. But what they're suggesting here is like somebody might be manipulating things here in order to force this action out of Kamaji and Chisato to do this thing. So like, who would gain from this?
And you know what? I think it was about time.
Whoa. The light is really shining behind him. He's like Jesus Christ.
No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Nothing can stop him from sharing his love story. I think he can't help it.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any reservations before, I certainly don't now. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the day, and have a happy wedding!
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to now. Until next time.
Until next time.
Very well. I'll see you out.
You part ways with Kujou Kamaji. Kamisato Ayato seems to have some more to say to you.
He seems busy. That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
You're right. Kujou Kamaji is on cloud 9. What do you think, traveler?
He seems genuinely happy, but I'm bothered by how the whole thing began. Ooh, something is amuck.
He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiiragi Chisato I know. It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless.
Nah, we should try and dig deeper and stick our nose further into this thing. Because we're curious, we gotta find out. How so?
How come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom of it.
Because we're super nosy, you know?
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate.
Oh, it's easy. We just put on disguises and pretend we just heard some rumors and see what people around this town says. Or people around Chisato and Kamaji says. See what kind of rumors are running about.
Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care.
Wait, what? Who's the person involved?
If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic
Oh,
results.
okay. He was talking about Kamaji. He doesn't seem to care that the result is them getting married. That seems like really good. Like, he doesn't seem to have noticed that something is going wrong and want to actually investigate and find the truth behind it. So, like, if we poke our noses into it, it'll be kind of like we're kind of out of line in that case.
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons.
Uh-oh.
Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient.
Speaking from experience, been here before?
Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself.
When there's something strange in the neighborhood, who are you gonna call? The Yashiro Commission.
If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable.
But as we are raising and lowering our eyebrows, are there really no negative consequences to this?
We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we?
Yo, maybe we should go ask her, yeah? Huh? Does that sound like a good idea? Like, oh, we heard the good news with Kamaji and you. Haha. Do you want to tell us about how that happened? I heard you were the one who proposed, and then see what she says.
I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Oh, oh, you.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
Only if we are to take Kujou Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story.
Or more than two sides in a lot of cases.
I wish to know Hiiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Oh, yeah, smart people think alike or whatever.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
Oh, because, never mind, I'm not gonna make fun of Paimon.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity to hear her thoughts. If she's as committed as Kujou Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. But if not...
Uh-oh.
Well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
Ugh, life is never a smooth journey for someone like me. We spent how many years trying to find our brother? I guess in the defense, or not defense, to like argument against Lumine, she's not really trying that hard to find her brother, is she? She's going around like poking her nose in people's marriages and joining resistances and hanging out with old gods and going into a deep hole in the ground and stuff. I guess that the going into the deep ground was like one of the attempts to find her brother, because that's led into an Archon quest, right? But yeah, we have to go to Rito to find Chisato Hiiragi to see what she has to say about this wedding that they got themselves involved in. Looking good, guard. Keep up the good work. Ah, the floor is spotless, lady. You're doing a great job.
There is still much to prepare for the wedding.
Who are these people?
Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito?
Like Captain Beidou?
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
We're here to talk to Chisato Hiiragi about the good news.
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I come bearing the felicitations of the Kamisato clan. Would Lady Hiiragi happen to be available at this moment?
Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she will be.
Oh, do we know these guests? Maybe we can join them.
Please, do come in. We will arrange some tea and snacks for you and your attendants.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey, Paimon is not an attendant!
You misunderstand. These two are dear friends.
You're too kind.
We don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around in the general area.
And take a peek for ourselves.
Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please, let us know once Lady Hiiragi is available.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other clans who serve the Hiiragi clan are most delighted for them indeed. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand an affair as possible.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public to attend.
Oh, wow. This is going to be a big ceremony.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
Now we gotta be
Seems like you
sneaky.
guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time.
Ooh, are we gonna get bubble tea?
The owner always manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
Yagi Hishida and Matsura. What do they say?
Now, where were we again? Ah, yes. Invitations.
We're dropping some eaves.
My family can take charge of that. We have a lot of written correspondence with them already.
Sounds sensible to me. Then, thank you.
Very nice. Can we actually go into this? Oh, we can't. We can climb on this door. I am the door. I am the lock on this door. You must undo me before you're able to open it. Haha. Kill some time in Rito. Wee. Yokoyama. Remember when you were suspicious of me when I first came here? Ah, those are good times, wasn't it? Hey, there's a dude there.
Oh, it's Tomoki!
I don't know who this person is. I don't remember who
it's
this
you.
person is.
Good to see you again.
Yes, good to see you too. You, haha, buddy.
Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the owner as well?
Yeah, him, the owner. Haha, yeah, I know him.
Yup, we tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
Oh, he's the Dango Milk guy.
Ah, I see. So you were involved in that.
Oh yeah, we're like best friends with the Raiden Shogun.
I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two.
It was a twist of fate. It was unexpected, that's for sure.
I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. Flavor is always new and interesting.
Oh yeah.
When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to come by.
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot.
Oh, very nice.
It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine from now on. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, I wanted my customers to experience the joy of being creative too. So I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with an all-new business concept.
Sounds interesting. What is it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with their milk or tea.
Hey, we did something like that in one of our events where we just like mix a bunch of stuff. It was funny because in that event, there's like this like old man character is like, oh, give me a extra strong coffee, and like in my brain, he says extra strong coffee, so I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna give him black coffee because that's like a thing. But in the game, anything coffee related, you at least put milk in. So like there was a little bit of I guess a cultural difference between I guess what people hear. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weirdo for thinking black coffee is like the normal coffee, and everyone when you say coffee to other people, they automatically imagine like milk and sugar with the coffee. But yeah, I kept giving this old man like just 3 shots of like espresso or whatever, and he like the NPC would never accept my drink, and I could never figure out why. And then I googled it to find out why, and it turns out whenever they want extra strong coffee, they want like 3 shots of so you like give them the regular coffee and add an extra shot of espresso or whatever. And I'm like, the regular recipe is like 2 shots of coffee and 1 shot of milk or something like that. But then since he wants extra, you add an extra shot of coffee to make it super strong. But in my mind, I'm just like, oh, coffee, just black, right? He wants to become awake for the day or whatever. So yeah, just black coffee, right? I personally do drink black coffee. It's one of those things that have kind of acquired over the years. I remember when I first started drinking coffee, I drank like I guess in Canada we have a place called Tim Hortons, and we kind of get the way we order coffee is like single. I guess that's regular coffee, double, and you can go triple, which is like 3 sugars and 3 cream. And I would get like triple every day, just because I guess I like the milk and sugar taste more than the coffee taste. But as like time went on, it became double, it became regular, and then it's just like, I don't even bother with the milk and sugar. Just give me the straight coffee. I'm sure a lot of people have gone through the same thing with their coffee experience, where at first the coffee is like the part they don't want to drink, and then afterwards the coffee is the only part where they want to drink.
As well as Dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Ooh.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but who knows? It could be delicious.
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here? Would that be okay?
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have, Commissioner, please feel free to tell me. I'll go buy the ingredients right away.
What about passion fruit, taro, and lemon?
The whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely. So of course, I shouldn't place restrictions on the ingredients if I can help it.
Excellent. There are a few things I'd like to try. Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
The what?
What? You wanna mix those with milk?
I do indeed. Why? What's wrong?
You really think that's gonna turn out tasting good?
Well, you never know until you do it, right,
It's
Paimon?
all about the experience. The taste is secondary. It's great to try new things.
And condensed milk.
Traveler, any thoughts?
Yes? Lavender, melon, seagrass, sea ganoderma. Let's go with the dango. Well, I don't get, like, are we saying don't put this in or only put this in? Well, what is he asking us, and why are these the answer? I don't know. Like sea ganoderma is like a mushroom of some kind, like a fungus of some kind, right? Like I don't know. I'll just pick this one, whatever. Oh.
Isn't Paimon gonna say in this? So this is peer pressure, huh? Well, alright then. Bring it on! Paimon can take it!
3 milks with sea ganoderma, please.
Oh, we want that specifically. Damn it, I should have just picked seagrass or something, I don't know. Whenever I drink bubble tea, I replace the sango pearls, I guess, with the grass jelly, because I like the texture of the grass jelly, because it's more like jello than the black pearls.
No problem. Give me a second, I'll have them ready in just a moment.
After a short while, the creative milk is finally ready.
Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
Alright.
Somehow Paimon got it down eventually, but... Paimon feels lightheaded.
Got him.
I think it's all right. It has quite a fascinating texture.
It has a very interesting personality.
Your review seemed pretty positive, but Paimon still thinks there are better combinations.
Taste is your key concern, yes?
Obviously! Tasty food and drinks are some of life's most important pursuits.
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very content man.
In other words, you have too many other things to worry about?
Yes. No one has unlimited energy, and I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters. Having my sister attend public events in my stead, and having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great help, and allowed me to focus.
We're just passing the time here, though, right? Is there anything else to think about than what we're doing right now?
One or two things.
Oh, like what?
Let's continue this discussion somewhere else.
Okay. We did kind of go on a little bit
I
of a
noticed something
tangent.
before we left the Hiiragi clan's residence.
You saw who Hiiragi Chisato was meeting? You overheard those guys talking about something? I don't think we've been able to see what Chisato was doing since we assume she's inside the house. We went nowhere inside it. You overheard those guys talking about something?
No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I asked them about it. Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for the Hiiragi clan. But that's not the truth.
How?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Hiiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kujou Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission. Hiiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujou clan. If I belonged to one of the assisting clans to the Hiiragis, I would not be feeling optimistic about the future.
Oh, they might think something's gonna happen to wreck the wedding in some way?
But they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were delighted for them. These are not unintelligent people. I highly doubt it is because they simply do not realize.
I guess it is a bit strange. I don't think it's a bit strange. Because, I don't know. Let's say you're worried about your job, and, like, the CEO, okay, maybe not the CEO, one of, like, the really high leaders of, like, a department that's, like, adjacent to yours comes to talk to you. Are you going to, like, tell them your true feelings? Or are you just going to be like, yeah, everything's good, yeah. You kind of just, like, I don't know, maybe I'm, like, weird for thinking, like, I'd be afraid to get in trouble or something if I start voicing negative opinions of my own, like, department or whatever. But yeah, it doesn't seem strange to me if they lied through their teeth just to, like, keep up appearances or something.
I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
But still, the more I think back over that conversation, the more it doesn't sit right. Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Wait, what?
Yes, sir.
Is he a ninja? Is he one of the, what's, like, Sayus? Something Shumatsuban ninja? Is he a Shumatsuban ninja?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Yo, what?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban.
Nice.
He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
Ooh.
Merely doing my duty, sir.
He's a duty.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm on the case.
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one more and deliver it to Toma.
As you wish, sir.
He's like, I can be in two places at once.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Good luck, Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiiragi Chisato.
Let's, interrogate her about her wedding. Try to make her second guess her decisions. Are you sure you want this to happen? I wonder if these bulletin board changes. We can expect various commercial routes between us and the other nations to open up one after another. Better days are coming soon, indeed. Many thanks to our friends and competitors here in Rito for helping us make it this far. You're too kind. I think everyone believes that we'll make it As long as there's business to be done. Haha, that's right. But don't get too chummy or lose your edge now. Don't forget that we're rivals out there in the mercantile world. I think like these bulletin boards like update with new stuff whenever like big story beats happen. Like when the what was it? The whatever decree, Sakoku decree, and the Vision Hunt decree was lifted. Like after you finish that story beat, I think some of these things like change. I think this one is specifically saying like since the Sakoku decree has been lifted, like there would be more business in Rito since they're not like isolating, like Inazuma is not isolating themselves from the rest of the world anymore, and thus would be able to give more opportunities for business to, or foreign businesses to come do business in Inazuma. Ooh, she's sitting down. Hey there, how are you doing?
Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you two.
Oh, of course it's us
It's been
too.
a while, Lady Hiiragi. How have you been faring?
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone here in the comfort of my own home. I'm doing very well indeed, thank you. You must be so busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and congratulate Kamaji and I. It really means a lot.
We have some things to ask you. Forgive us for being super nosy.
But of course, the Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, we visited Sir Kujou just now. It's clear that he's very much looking forward to the wedding. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely wish you a joyful wedding and a blissful marriage.
Thank you for your kind words. This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work harder from now on. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may, we will stand as one and face whatever the future throws at us, together.
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you, Chisato.
Yes. To be honest, I'm still a little nervous about it all. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises have comforted me a lot.
It
What's
sounds
happening?
like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiiragi.
Please describe them to us.
Yes. Well, there are so many things I need to consider. In case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with one of the Kujou Commission's officers, Shinojo.
Wait, Shinojo is... Wasn't that the person we were talking to just now? Or we started talking to in the beginning of the story?
Oh, really? Him?
Mm-hmm. He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very important to tell me.
Oh no, he's the person who loves her.
He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamaji. ...
He finally went there.
He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so agitated. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He thinks that now is a bad time for this wedding to happen. He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujou clan, that pillar is taken away. There will no longer be a voice of authority in the Hiiragi clan. And it could be a disastrous move for my personal image, too.
Uh-oh.
It's just two families becoming one big family, though, right? What's the big deal?
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every facet of life.
That's why Ayaka is like... Really like... She like pretty much puts on a show. Or she's been putting up a show like of a leader for so long that when we did her story quest and we gave her the opportunity to like kind of let loose and do a festival and stuff, she kind of realized like she has like no friends and stuff, and she really appreciates like the traveler like being involved in her life and giving her a broader perspective.
After the wedding, Lady Hiiragi will belong to the Kujou clan. The Kanjou Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some significant changes thereafter.
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but I'm starting to have second thoughts. Maybe I went along with it all too easily. Maybe I allowed myself to be pushed into this.
So they had the letter that Kamaji alleges that he received from Chisato pushing him to propose. That is still very suspect right now. And on Ayaka's like story again, I think in her story she was trying to like find her mother's friend or something, but it turns out like that friend was actually her mother's like previous identity, kind of sorta, that she has written away in a diary, where she was kind of just like a regular person doing regular things, but once she has married into the Yashiro Commission, she kind of had to like drop all these things that she enjoyed, like going to festivals, like eating candy and wearing different kinds of kimonos and stuff, in order to like put up an image and live that like kind of life. And that kind of showed Ayaka that she's kind of giving up in a lot of stuff in order to be in the position that she's in, and like how important like her position is, and she knows like she should keep up appearances as much as possible so that I guess it doesn't dishonor the family name or whatever. But at the same time, she like really appreciates the traveler kind of showing her a more wild side of things and doing stuff that's more freedom focused, and going on festivals and eating a bunch of stuff, watching fireworks, and doing like a dance in the forest.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guests listen to me complaining.
No, this is very important.
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns, I should offer to help you as best I can. For instance, by helping you gather your thoughts on the matter. Now, we heard from Sir Kujou that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you. But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujou thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh, dear. Perhaps I should have kept that part to myself.
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it? It was clearly purpose designed, what with all the fancy lettering and so on.
Fancy lettering, you say? So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this moment to be wed?
When it comes down to it... yes, I think so. Oh, do you mean to say that this letter is not what I thought it to be?
Uh-oh, dun dun dun.
Sir Kujou maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then...
How did indeed? We must get to the bottom of this.
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance. Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujou was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be forthcoming with us about the details of his playful proposal.
I understand. As you say, ultimately, the origin of the letter doesn't matter.
Ultimately, to your relationship, seeing as how you two actually do want to get married, just have a little bit of second thought as to the timing of it. But then it seems like it is like a big matter to the Kujou clan and the Kujou clan and the Kanjou Commission and the Tenryu Commission. It seems to be like very important to that. So I don't think we can just brush this off so easily.
But my position does matter. Kamaji and I thought that we needn't worry about anything that lies ahead because we can face it all together. But now, I think I should give it some more thought.
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. Don't let yourself regret it. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstances to make any decision that goes against your will. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a bright and beautiful future, not a bittersweet one.
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me. I can't thank you enough, Sir Kamisato. I'll think very carefully about your advice.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Who are those suspicious people in the back there?
Oh, wait! Let me see you out.
Thank you, Lady Hiiragi, but there will be no need. Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
Ooh. What are your thoughts on this whole thing? But I didn't get to finish my tea. And actually sit down. Give me tea, I want tea. What does she say, actually?
What should I do? Oh, Kamaji.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't spread the news of their marriage to everyone. Otherwise, it'll be pretty embarrassing if they have to tell everyone afterwards that they're canceling it. Ooh, and then all these rumors will like float around saying, like, oh, what happened for them to cancel it? Are they going through some troubled times in their relationship? And blah, 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 blah. And it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. Isn't this lady and this dude, like, in love as well? Sasano. For her sake, should I... you seem to be troubled by something. My Outlander friend, have you ever experienced this before? Feeling like your whole world has become brighter after meeting someone? Sorry, that must sound a little bit cringy. But this is how I really feel. After I met her, I even wanted to leave my hometown and follow her to the unknown beyond. Her? Scarlett Johansson? Yeah, this girl is from Liyue, someone I had a fated encounter with not long ago. She's cheerful, clever, and carefree. She is completely different from me, someone who has spent his entire life in Inazuma. When I was with her, I felt like my whole world was becoming different. Someday she'll set out on a new adventure, and then... Should I follow her, lead, and take a step ahead too? Living in Inazuma and continuing the family business is my safest bet, but I know in my heart that I regret it if I let her go. And then if you talk to this lady, Ting Ting. Oh, what if he insists on staying? Is something troubling you? Well, I'm a researcher from Liyue. My dream is to travel around the world and visit all 7 nations. My journey has been pretty smooth so far in Mondstadt, Sumeru, Natlan, and Fontaine, but things developed unexpectedly here in Inazuma due to the Sakoku decree, and I was unable to leave Rito. Now, I can finally explore the islands here. But my journey here will end someday, and at that time, I might just have no choice but to leave him. Him? As in the Powerpuff Girls villain? Yeah, he was the first person I met in Inazuma who was willing to help me. I think they changed her her line here, saying, I think before she says like, oh no, at some point I'm going to have to leave this place to travel to another land, but I'm stuck here or something, and that's why she met him. But then now that the Sakoku decree is abolished, I think they might have changed her line a little bit here. But anyway. Yeah, he was the first person I met in Inazuma who was willing to help me. Because he saw that I was a lone Outlander, he offered a lot of help to me while I was stuck in Rito. Honestly, he's very kind and warm. I've become quite fond of him. But my worldwide sojourn has not yet ended. I can't just settle in Inazuma. Love is precious, but liberty is more so still. I really need to choose carefully. No, we gotta like push them together. You guys
Fingers
love each
crossed
other.
he
It'd be
comes
funny if
traveling
like
with
they're
me.
both talking about different people, and I just like assume they're talking about each other because I'm just like super nosy, and I just don't have all the information. Whee! All right, Ayato, give me the deets. What's on your mind about this whole thing?
Hiiragi Chisato is on a totally different page than Kujou Kamaji. Ayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you'd do in her position? 'Cause Paimon's pretty sure you have an idea.
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. Interfering too much with other commissions' domestic issues will only create trouble. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiiragi Chisato has yet to see it. We must be vigilant.
Wait. But Hiiragi Chisato has yet to see it? See what? What, like, it... she's not the only one who's yet to see it. I don't think we've yet to see it either.
Strange? In what way?
Yeah, Paimon, yes.
Someone wants Hiiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, it is someone from within the Kujou Commission. This person is presumably also responsible for the mysterious and misleading letter.
Well, we'll just need to figure out who will become the person to take lead while the Chisato is... or after Chisato is married. That person has the biggest reward from this.
Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clans ostensibly have no concern at all. It doesn't add up.
Oh, some political intrigue. The heads are pushing towards a different leader as we speak, since they probably don't think Chisato has the ability to lead them or something. I don't know. It's like a patriarchy thing. The darn patriarchy. They don't like women being in powerful positions. But I guess Raiden Shogun's in the most powerful position, so maybe that's not the case here. I'm just being a little too woke for my own good.
When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior.
So is someone trying to get Hiiragi Chisato into trouble? Or is someone coveting Hiiragi... Convetting? What's that word, coveting? Hiiragi Chisato's position. Oh, someone wants her position? I'm gonna go with this one.
It's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takatsukasa clan.
Yeah, they use like blackmail or something like that.
Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it away as a misguided but well-meaning matchmaking attempt by a member of the family. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiiragi clan without ever having to lift a finger against them, all under the guise of simply encouraging a wedding. With Hiiragi Chisato having married into the Kujou clan and the head of the Hiiragi clan in prison, challenges to the Hiiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout the ranks of the Kujou Commission. Eventually, another clan would take the Hiiragi clan's place.
At the moment, I still don't know what the original Hiiragi clan leader did to earn jail time. Was it because he was corrupt and like taxing everyone, and that information got up to the Raiden Shogun and she like decided to punish him? Is that what happened? I don't remember exactly. Or was the Hiiragi clan leader proven to be working with the Fatui and trying to get them the crystal marrow, bone marrow? Is that what it was? And also like, oh yeah, no, all the heads were reporting that there's no war or whatever, or the war is like doing fine or whatever. Inazuma is doing fine. Narukami Island's doing fine. All the commissions are doing fine. They're all like, all the heads of the commissions were, or actually only the two other heads. I guess Ayato is the third head of the commission. Like the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryu Commission heads were conspiring against Raiden Shogun by feeding her bad information or something like that, right? I'm just gonna go with that in my mind, just to make the story make sense. I'm not really sure if that's accurate, but just so that I don't like hang on that on that point too much, I'm just gonna go with that. That the Hiiragi clan leader, who is actually the leader of the Kanjo clan as well, is conspiring with the previous Tenryu leader person as well, and that's why they're both being punished. A reasonable theory, but it's just a theory. A game theory. Unfortunately, there's no evidence.
Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
Shinojo?
He should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
That's the second time you've done that! Paimon cannot deal with this.
He's like a reverse Batman. Instead of like disappearing when people aren't looking, he just appears out of nowhere.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
Uh-oh.
As I expected.
We had to help him.
They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act now while the Hiiragi clan is at its weakest. Hiiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujou Kamaji, and the wedding was sure to go ahead. But after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts. In their eyes, Officer Shinojo has interfered with their plan.
But why did they suspect him and not us?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time. That's why I was a little reserved.
No way! Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't say anything stupid.
Oh, Paimon, you'd never say anything stupid. Don't look so low of yourself.
But Chisato got what you meant about the letter, though, right?
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiiragi Chisato's own wishes. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated. Treated like a pawn, with even her marriage becoming a battleground for political power play. Despite all of this, she still believed that a happy future was awaiting her. When she formally marries into the Kujou clan, she will lose her title as daughter of the Hiiragi clan, her position in the Kanjo Commission, and above all, her independence.
Wait, what?
Marriage is such a trap.
We can't let this evil plan come to fruition. We've got to stop her. No, shouldn't we be... Instead of trying to stop Chisato herself, shouldn't we try and get her and Kamaji in the same room together and like talk this through instead? I'll go with this one.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do their work. This is what makes their approach so smart.
Oh, it's already almost been an hour. Ooh, I've been pretty immersed in this story. I think after this conversation, I'll probably end things, and yeah, we'll see what's going on then.
We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public backlash.
Not necessarily. We're the Traveler. We're not associated with the Yashio Commission or the Tenryu Commission, or any of the commissions, actually. In fact, we can actually maybe even get the ear of Raiden A, too. So if we, as the Traveler, act, the blame won't go anywhere near the Yashio Commission.
So what are we gonna do?
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out from the shadows and bare their fangs.
Oh, they're gonna try and kill us?
I will wait for that moment to arrive. But first things first, we must go and rescue Shinojo. He has done nothing wrong and does not deserve to be punished.
The only thing he's have done wrong is being in a, what do they call it? Unrequited, having unrequited feeling, unrequited? How do you pronounce that word? Having unrequited feelings.
Tell me where Shinojo is. We'll head off right now.
Ring! Quest complete. Ooh, it's a quest complete too, so this is like perfect time to end things. The truth is also a lie. Go and save Shinojo. So yeah, the story has been pretty interesting. I really like how they've kind of set up Ayato's character to be really good at chess by giving us that board right at the beginning that Toma was at a disadvantage, even though Ayato wasn't even looking at the board. And and then going into this story where all these like things are happening, all these moving pieces is going on, where there's like a mysterious letter that forced or resulted in Kamaji proposing to Chisato and then having them plan this wedding, and this whole thing being really fishy, and then having Ayato kind of place himself in the middle of it and trying to like change things in like the best possible way, and him trying to figure it out and trying to gather information in that way. I feel like having that like chess thing right in the beginning really supports this side of like Ayato's character, and I guess I would like to praise Hoyoverse here for having that kind of would it be foreshadowing or symbolism? I don't really know. I guess I'm not good enough of analytical person to describe what's going on here, but yeah, that setup is like pretty cool, and the way they like position those two aspects of the character with the story, I felt like was really cool. Anyways, I'm gonna end things here. In the next one, we're gonna go save Shinojo, I guess, and I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more. Goodbye.